I know you didn't come this far just to go home.
Attention Jazz fans, we've got lots of seats available for upcoming games. To learn more, stop by our ticket booth and visit us online.
The National Basketball Association and the Utah Jazz are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to detention and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
Well, seems like for us for our Pettit flag giveaway. Every fan will receive a Jazz Pettit flag.
It's Game 6 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Memphis Grizzlies are down 2-3 with the opportunity to prove themselves to the league, their fans, and most importantly, themselves. It's a pivotal must-win battle against the Utah Jazz. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue.
Game 6 of the Western Conference semifinals here. Welcome, everyone. And so on the tip, it's Utah. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Castle. Then it's Duren. Then it's Dillingham, and it's Thunder in at the point guard. Wade. Grizzlies with the rebound. They're feeling confident after Tuesday's big win.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance. Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look, just couldn't find the mark.
The three ball, and the three ball is good.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Towns, no luck. And it's Warren with the ball for Utah. It's a three-point game. Here's Thunder, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the basket by Castle.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Wade passes to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz with another miss.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Basket good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Look at Thunder, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. Kerry Moglu. Bledsoe trying to free himself up. Look it off the crossover. He has 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
it's Thunder missing.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And Wade drops them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
During the pass to Thunder. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Thunder's got his second bucket tonight.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Quarter of action, just over 3.5 minutes played. It's good from long range.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Bledsoe outside. Outside Warren. Jazz passing it around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Thunder. Out to the right wing. Towns, the bounce pass. Lets it go. Castle misses. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Wade. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Thunder. Pass to Castle. Here's Thunder. He's got 8. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And here's Bledsoe. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Brewer's check in for the Jazz.
Stephen Brewer.
Puts it up off the inbound, and he sinks the layup. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
The Jazz making a switch here. Booz Ellis is checked in. Here's Thunder, covered by Brewer. And the basket by Thunder. Thunder's got 13.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Outside Williams, pass to Wade. Brewer with the ball. Clock at 6. Back to Wade. And it's Wade slamming it down.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
Here's Brewer. It's tipped. Right side, Williams. Wade has the open look. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And it's 9 points for Wade.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Duren the pass to Thunder. Duren a screen. Here's Thunder. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 18.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside Williams. Brewer with the screen for Williams. And the 3 off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. To the wing on the left. Pass to Towns. Here's Dillingham. Duren with the screen on Warren. Dillingham with the bucket.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
And here is Brewer. A 3. Duren pulls it in.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Count it. Towns has got 6.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now, here's Brewer. He's covered closely. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Campbell is checked in for Utah. Maggette comes in for Warren. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Duren. Johnson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Castle. And Smith subbed in for Dillingham.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against Utah was all business. He finished with 49 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. And those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
No good from Campbell.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Massey kicks it out to Johnson. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Brewer. Pulls it up. No good that time. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Lets the three fly. Campbell grabs the board. Jazz trail by 15. Driving inside. And it's slammed in by Brewer.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Johnson, the pass to Massey. Smith for three. Good on the three-point shot. Smith's got 5 now.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And as we conclude the first quarter, and we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Jalen Duren. Thunder is out there with Smith. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Towns in at the 4. Here's Thunder. Launches it. Buzelis grabs the board. Pass to Brewer. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. 11 points in the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that. Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Williams against Beasley. Driving to the basket. Rebounded by the Jazz. Buzelis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Brewer. From the arc. Duren pulls it in.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
For 3. And it's Thunder missing.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Beasley with the steal. Here's Thunder, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Jalen Duren, number 1. The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. So both teams making some changes here. And he can't hit the second. Jazz trail by 16. Towns with the steal. Here's Thunder. 25 points in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Thunder.
2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And they're really getting more points up to free throw line here in the second quarter.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Drives to the hoop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Grizzlies have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
Utah's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Down low. Here's Campbell. He's off on that one. Great defense that time from Duren. Pass to Thunder. Duren a screen. Thunder. No good with the triple. Jazz trail by 19. And the foul called on Thunder. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that 2nd foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Pass to Campbell. Johnson outside. This one for 3.
And teams have nights like this when the shots that usually drop just won't go down. That's when you have to rely on your defense, and that's the only way to stay in the game. And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Inside. Campbell kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Kerry Moglu. The Jazz with another miss. Memphis leading by 21. Thunder passes to Duren. Here's Dillingham. Hits it from 3-point range. Dillingham's got 5 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Buzelis. Johnson in the corner. Over Dillingham. The Jazz again can't hit it. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Thunder. 28 points for him.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pass to Johnson. Kerry Moglu. And it's off from three-point range.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Duren with the screen on Williams. He was all alone on that one. And that's 31 points for Thunder.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Wade, he's checked in for Johnson. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Memphis. Pass to Williams. Wade sets the pick for Williams. Here's Buzelis. There's a good screen. Drills the three-pointer. Buzelis has got 6.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
A moment for an injury report.
Hey guys, Utah's head athletic trainer gave me an update. And guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. Given that they're in the playoffs right now, you know he'll do everything he can to get back on the court as soon as possible. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Johnson's checked in. That one misses for Wade. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Williams. Back to Wade. Fires for 3. Massey pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Williams. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
They set the pick to the middle. Kerry Moglu. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Thunder. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Thunder's got 35.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Williams kicks to Wade. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 7.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
For Memphis, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. Johnson's checked in for the Jazz. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Smith checked in for Dillingham. Utah shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Kerry Moglu. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Out to the right wing. Thunder passes to Johnson. They set the pick. Smith wide open. He fires. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Wade with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Outside Williams. Pass to Wade. Puts one up from 19. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
A screen from Campbell. Williams inside the line. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. Here's Castle. And he dunks it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Utah shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Smith for 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Campbell kicks to Johnson. Wade left side. Kerry Moklu. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Thunder. 37 points for him. And it's Memphis with another.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Pass to Wade. Kerry Moklu. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 13. Here's Thunder. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Memphis in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about this shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And welcome to halftime of Game 6. So far, it has been a choppy start for the Utah Jazz.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. Taking a look at the Jazz in this series. In good position in the series, but not so. And that concludes.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
Wade out there with Buzelis. Then there's Warren. Then it's Williams. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Kerry Moklu. It's rebounded by Memphis. Duran's. Here's Thunder. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. To the paint, here's Buzelis. The kick out to Warren. Wade, a screen on Towns. Kerry Moklu, he sticks that one in from 20 feet away. The Grizzlies shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Towns, the screen. Here's Thunder, and he's good on the three ball. Thunder's got 45 points.
Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
Pass to Wade. Plenty of space. Duren pulls it in.
Not a great start to this second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Here's Thunder. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Up top, Warren. Still without a basket. Shot clock at 5. Wade sets the pick for Warren. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. You look at Thunder, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And another one falls! Amazing!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Stripped away. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Dillingham, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Rebounded by Castle. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on an 11-2 run. The shot, no good. Good D by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Utah. Warren dishes to Wade. Yes, it is, for that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Towns, the pass to Thunder. There's the triple. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Towns, Wade with the defensive effort.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Towns, the screen. And again, Memphis, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Wade passes to Williams. A basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Thunder. Now here's Towns. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple. Towns has got 9.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Pass to Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Drops one in from the wing. 10 points for him.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Wade outside. Over Towns. And off the fire, and in it goes. 15 points for Wade. For Memphis, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And denied, he sends it right off the glass. Williams finds Wade. Another miss by Wade. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Brewer is checked in for Utah. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Duran. Johnson comes in for Towns. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Castle. And Smith's subbed in for Dillingham. And Brewer kicks to Warren. Wade sets the pick for Warren. Wade outside. Lets it go with a three. Connects from three-point range. Wade's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Johnson the screen. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Brewer. And here is Warren. Jacks up a three. Massey pulls it in. Massey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low, it's stolen by Wade. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Here's Williams. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 4 assists now tonight.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. To the middle. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Grizzlies have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Thunder. Non-stop scoring machine here. Warren inside. He's up against Beasley. The kick out to Williams. That three off the mark. Memphis has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. There's the pick. Johnson, that's for 2, and it falls over the rim and in. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night. Utah is shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Warren against Smith. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Thunder passes to Massey. Here's Thunder. With the shot. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Yep, that one goes. Wade's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Stolen by Wade. Pass to Brewer. Over in the corner, Williams. Jazz passing it around. And he comes up with the deuce. Wade's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Pass to Buzelis. Cranes the three-pointer. Buzelis has got 9.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Thunder. Rebounded by the Jazz. Wade's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside. It's stolen. Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Williams. The tray. Rebounded by the Jazz. Buzelis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Double team on Williams. Pass to Buzelis. Off target from outside. And for Memphis, they're shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Easily in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Now here's Johnson. There's a screen. Drills it from outside. And now that's 11 points for Smith. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Grizzlies out in front. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor
With some changes, Wade comes in for Campbell, and Warren subbed in for Brewer. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. I think, Greg, they played with a little more of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7?
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
This is it. Game 7. Legends are born on these nights.